Hello everybody and welcome back to the Ethiopian healthcare system, where we are currently looking to spread our healthcare to the rest of the galaxy. Now, we're not quite there yet. It'll take some time. We're mostly focused insularly right now. We're working on getting some XP, leveling up our Federation, getting our laws passed, but for now, this will be fine. And it is excellent. We are going to continue to build a little bit tall here, and for the meantime, that will be completely fine. This construction ship is not currently doing anything, but I don't think there's anything for it to do. I think we're going to grab oh, right. That's right. I just remembered. I lost like 4 months from the end of the last episode because I forgot to save the game, and I was just like, oh, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. So we're just back at the autosave at the beginning of the year. It's not a big deal. There wasn't really anything major that happened in that time. And we did take open markets just like we did before, and at this point, we're now past that endpoint, so nothing really happened, which is completely fine. But I should not forget to save. We're going to continue to reinforce our fleets. We are still over our naval cap.
Scientific breakthrough.
We should,
achieved.
however, consider... It's a Gauss cannon there. Yeah, that's great. Titans are actually great. We're going to start working on that. And we should consider building ourselves another starport here. And so we shall. Excellent. That'll bring us up to 15 out of 15. Now, that one is intended to be a starbase, right? I would like to have additional anchorages, but I'm not entirely sure how realistic that really is. Let's go ahead and, well, we did just queue up this battleship. Let's cancel this battleship so that we can upgrade our ships here. Now, the Megacampaign class, they don't have anything to upgrade, really. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just the sentient combat computers. That's fine. The destroyers, they should be in the same exact boat. And indeed they are. The cruisers, on the other hand, they can get Gauss cannons. There we go. Fantastic. And the battleship can also get Gauss cannons. Wonderful. There we go. And we are going to go ahead and upgrade these. And reinforce that fleet. There we go. So that is underway. And we're going to have the second fleet eventually move up here to be based out of Tadaska, which will be fine. The L cluster will be very important to us, of course. The Alliance of Sovereign Nations over here, they're not effective in their healthcare, so they're going to need to change. +9 energy credits on WUA something. I didn't actually look which one, but one of the WUAs, and I'm pretty sure... Let's see. WUA is up here. Yeah, up over this way. So we'll just grab those energy credits. Yes, we would like to extend our deal. Fantastic.
Our ships have been made superior.
Okay, so the first fleet is at 37.7k now. We're not high enough up to beat the Mictor continuity by any means, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. We don't know anything about their relative power to us, of course.
Construction
But that's fine. We did just finish construction on Terralum, and that needs to continue. Hangar bays, gun batteries, and disruption field generators, and a star fortress. There we go. That'll keep that busy for a while. They want to give the Tazikians association status with us. I will agree to that. I will agree with that.
Our ships have been made superior.
Where are the Tazikians? I actually don't know. Regardless, they joined with us rather than with the Alliance of Sovereign Nations, and that is a good thing. A very, very good thing indeed. The Senate is now in session, not like we really care all that much. That's fine. Our Federation is up to 128 XP. That's solid. So I believe cohesion caps at 100. Yes, it ranges from -100 to 100. Okay. Negative impacts are caused by the number of different ethics. Opposing ethics have a worse impact. Temporary negative impacts are caused by members joining and leaving. Add envoys to boost monthly cohesion. And yeah, that's indeed exactly what we're doing. The Telecur League does have a slightly stronger economy than we do.
Construction complete.
We're going to go ahead and build a pair of shipyards up here. There we go. I was blind for a moment there, but all is good. So we're going to build crew quarters over here for the docked ship upkeep reduction. Wonderful. The second fleet is going to make its way up to Tadasca, and the first fleet will remain based at Seoul. That's very solid indeed. The Tadasca station will continue to upgrade over time. Do we need to do anything on our planets? Yes, this Forge world could use a job for Ethiopians, and honestly, I think we need an agriculture district. No, we also need an industrial district. Okay, that'll do. This Agra world, it doesn't really have anything else that it can do agriculturally. It can put in another mining district. It's not the greatest, but it'll do. It'll certainly do. So we're going to look to start our expansion fairly soon, and by expansion, I mean giving everyone else healthcare. That's very, very important. Very important indeed. So I'm just kind of looking around here trying to get some locational bearings. The Tazikians are the ones who are currently thinking about joining our federation. They're associated with our federation. Fanatic Xenophobe probably means that they would never actually join the federation. Actually, it's not that bad. Only 32 reasons. But we're not really ready to bring additional members in yet. The more members that we bring in, the harder it will be to get the laws changed that we want. So that's not really great for us.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
0-point reactors. That's very solid, though. Ooh, code breaking. Is that the first time that's come up? Like, that's only 5 months. Okay. This Forge world here could use an industrial district. That'll be fine. And that all looks good. Let's go ahead and get our ships upgraded with our fancy new 0-point reactors. There we go. We can do that. That means that we can drop the reactor booster and we can instead do an auxiliary fire control. Although that's oddly dropping our damage per day, but whatever. That does increase our chance to hit, so we'll take it. And then we'll drop our... Actually, we do need both reactor boosters. No, we don't. We can do this. We can put in like a shield capacitor and an auxiliary fire control here. Wonderful. And then for the battleship, this is pretty much good as is. Ship of this design is currently being built. Of course it is. How much longer? Oh, it's almost done. Let's just go ahead and wait for that. 98. 99. Done. So we'll save that, and then the first fleet will go ahead and upgrade. Fantastic. The second fleet will go ahead and upgrade. Now, the Tadasca station can only work on one at a time at this point. It's still a very, very fresh station. Not really ready to be a space dock just yet, but it'll get there. This refinery world requires a job. We're still pretty low on our number of consumer goods, so we'll just go ahead and do that. And then we are going to do a whole lot of nothing else.
Scientific
Sounds good.
Breakthrough achieved.
So there's our code breaking upgraded. That's wonderful. I usually avoid going for any repeatable techs until we have everything else done. At this point, I'm mostly just going to prioritize things that are the cheapest. Things that we can get done very, very quickly. Excellent. So that will be done fairly shortly, only another 4 months on that one.
Our ships have been made superior.
And, I mean, this shouldn't be too big of an upgrade. Yeah, 37.9. That's about what I expected. If we go into the fleet here, we can see... Actually, this doesn't indicate what that's supposed to be. 37,994. Okay. That's fine, and then this one will be 36,185 once it's done. Sure. That'll be fine. We're already 48% done with these upgrades. I'm actually surprised considering how little we actually have going on here. Slightly shocking. We definitely need some more food, though. This agri world is not really giving us enough. Well, let's go ahead and grab quantum firewalls, I think. Yeah, I think quantum firewalls will do the trick. Fantastic. So that will be absolutely fine. This mining world here, it does require additional jobs, and so we will solve that. Fantastic. That is a mining world, and so we shall mine. We did just lose our recycling campaign, and we definitely want to re-up that one. There we go. Another thing that we could think about doing is... Let's see here. I was thinking about maybe going for, like, nutritional plentitude, but that's a terrible idea right now. That's an absolutely terrible idea right now.
Our ships have been made superior.
The second fleet is finished being upgraded. Well, almost.
Scientific breakthrough
We need to do one more there. There we go. Quantum firewalls, finishing up. Let's just grab simulated social engineering. That'll work. +2 additional code breaking. 6 months on this finishing up. That's great.
Our ships have been made superior.
There we go. Now our ships are upgraded. Our first and second fleet are now intended to run a little bit more independently than they have in the past. Out of the 2 shipyards, we are going to want to connect those shipyards up with gateways eventually. But for now, we'll just use the L gate as our primary shortcut. For now. We are in need of additional minerals, and we will get those soon enough. But for now, our economy is going okay. I'm not going to call it fantastic, but it's okay. Their encryption is now routine relative to our code breaking, so that's fantastic. These guys have become more spiritualist. Whatever. It's fine. I would not mind increasing our naval cap. That would definitely be a useful thing to do. But we'll have to wait on that until maximize productivity is completed at the very least. Like, bare minimum there. Our naval cap is okay for right now, but it definitely could use increasing. We're at +11 maintenance cost right now, so... And we're going to get 2 Titans. Need to keep that in mind too. We're going to get 2 Titans soon enough. Building slots and colony development speed. Honestly, I'm going to go for the tile blockers here. More as a reroll than anything, but we are going to need to be able to clear those tile blockers fairly soon. In fact, we should probably go through and start working on clearing any tile blockers that exist, since we have quite a lot of energy credits right now. We can clear many of these. Not that one, though. We're working on the tech for it, as we speak. Same with these 2. Actually, this one. Okay, no tile blockers here, or here, or here. Or in any of these. None here, here. Okay, so it's only the deep crust engineering now that we need. And that'll be done in 6 months.
Breakthrough achieved.
So there's additional code breaking. Ooh, jump drives. It's a dangerous technology. What could possibly go wrong? We're going to get started with that. Fantastic. 2 dangerous techs. That is potentially spicy, let's say. Potentially spicy. The Turalum station is continuing to upgrade, and the Tadaska station will be upgraded soon enough. Both of those will be quite soon. And we'll have our last couple of tile blockers able to be cleared within 3 months. So that is great. Interesting that almost all of our tile blockers were up here. The crew clearing the jungle on Sirius Prime has made a breathtaking discovery. Deep within the forest, overgrown and obscured by the lush plant life, is a colossal alien space station. Architecturally stunning and built with technology far superior to our own, it's a true work of art. The station appears to have crashed to the surface, surviving the impact thanks to its unusual shielding capacities, which our scientists are now eager to examine. Regrettably, an archaeological excavation would prevent us from working the land until its completion. We'll excavate it, definitely. Okay, so where is that? We should go excavate that now, out in Sirius. Yes, go do that. Fantastic. A crashed alien space station has been unearthed on Sirius Prime after being buried for many millennia. The masterful construction previously held a self-contained arthropoid civilization of millions. Their dead bodies have been preserved within the station, making exploration of the otherwise magnificent interior an eerie endeavor. Though the cause of their civilization's demise is not yet clear, the inhabitants perished suddenly, well before impact. Some died peacefully, clutching tiny idols, while others, bearing weapons, suffered violent trauma. Well, there's our deep crust engineering finished up. Let's go ahead and take, I think, habitability. That'll do. And we now have the technology to queue up the tile blocker clearances on any of these others that we didn't before, other than the archaeological site, of course. So let's see here. This one didn't have any. Here's an active volcano. And then this one had an active volcano. And then that was it. Excellent. The Tadasca station has finished its queue, so we definitely want to get to work on that. We're going to put in another pair of shipyards, and we're going to put in a fleet academy, and we're going to upgrade that to a star fortress. Excellent. Oh, they passed leveraged privateering, huh? Okay, well, we don't really care all that much, in all honesty. This tech world does require housing, so we will go ahead and build a city district. That'll be fine. No problem whatsoever there. The Turalum station is going to be finishing up here in just a few days, so we'll be ready for that. We're also doing quite well economically. Our only potential issue right now is that we're slightly negative on minerals, but that should be, in theory, okay. Yeah, it's just being consumed by jobs. Records aboard the station reveal that the former inhabitants were deeply religious and had no contact with the outside world, which they feared and despised. Every aspect of their lives was governed by an omniscient oracle who scribed their destinies at birth. Divine will decided everything, from their choice of partner and occupation to the minutiae of their daily lives, leaving them with little individual freedom. Most were afraid to diverge from their destined paths, as all who did perished under mysterious circumstances. Well, that's not creepy at all. Missile battery, hangar bay, and we will get ourselves a communications jammer and upgrade that on up to a citadel. Excellent. At some point, we're going to want to build our Farpoint class defense platforms on every single one of these bastions. And maybe we get started on that. We can do that right now. That'll be fine. Although, we probably should upgrade the Farpoint class, shouldn't we? We probably should. We're going to cancel all of these. There we go. And we're going to upgrade the Farpoint class defense platform. Let's see, this should be gamma lasers on here as well. And we want sentient combat computers, or rather sapient combat computers. And a level 4 Durasteel armor. Apparently we missed out on that one. There we go. That'll do the trick. So we want to begin upgrading all of these. Fantastic. We'll cancel these as well. There we go. And we'll go ahead and run the Surveyor again. Okay, that will be absolutely fine. We'll grab ourselves another 7 trade value. Sure. This Forge world requires a job, and I'm just
Our
going to
ships
upgrade the
have
planetary
been made
capital. That'll be
superior.
fine. Custodian Protocol 712-1 activated, initiating war asset transfer to compliant organic civilization. Message follows. Error. Data block corrupted. Error. Data block corrupted. Error. Data block corrupted. They want to give us 3 escort class ships. We graciously accept, because we don't want to make them angry. And then we disband them. Actually, how strong is this? 2209. We're going to disband them. Okay,
Our ships have been made superior.
fantastic. So we're going to continue to work our way through these bastions, of course, working on getting their defensive platforms up to scratch.
Our ships have been
We'll just
made
queue up
superior.
all of these Farpoint class defense platforms for now. We have
Our
lost a
ships
decent
have
chunk
been
of
made
minerals, I'm noticing.
superior.
I do believe that we should go ahead and purchase some, I don't know, maybe like 50 minerals per month? There we go.
Our ships have been made superior.
And that should be fine. And then we're going to need 2 additional
Our ships have
ships
been
here.
made superior.
Yeah, we're missing slots because this is kind of bugged, honestly. This interface is a little buggy. I feel like it's not supposed to work like this, where upgrades are counted as
Our
against
ships
your
have
defense
been
platform
made
cap
superior.
in terms of queuing up additional platforms. I feel like it's not supposed to
Our
work that way.
ships have been made superior.
But that's just my opinion. Everything seems to be fine on our worlds, so that's great. The archaeological
Our
team
ships
has
have
made
been
an
made
unexpected
superior.
discovery. Embedded within the station walls is a hidden surveillance system that
Our
seems to have
ships
been
have
feeding
been made
visual and auditory
superior.
information to a single point, somewhere within the station's core. Someone was monitoring the disciples at all times, even in their most private
Our
moments.
ships have been
In
made
some places, the
superior.
equipment has been torn out or sabotaged. Closer to the central hub are signs of
Our
violence
ships
and
have
disruption.
been made superior.
It seems as though at some point the inhabitants discovered they were being monitored. Curious. So this is a thing. I have no idea how they got there.
Our ships have been made superior.
Jump drive? Maybe they have jump drives.
Our ships have been made superior.
I suppose that's an option. Kind of a spooky option if they have jump drives, but an option nonetheless.
Our ships have been made superior.
You don't have to tell me every time.
Our ships
This
have
is
been
definitely
made
something that I
superior.
hope they address in the new patch. That's supposed to be out in like 3 days as of the time I'm recording this. They want to impose ideology on the Corinth Trade Association. That's part of the Pan-Galactic Prosperity Entente, which includes the Mirovandia Consortium and the Corinth Trade Association. Just those 2? Just those 2. They're pathetic to us. They're equivalent. I'm actually surprised the Mirovandia Consortium is equivalent to us. Oh, they have territory up there as well. That explains it a bit more, but even so. They are considered superior. It's an interesting question, isn't it? We have 174 days before it times out. If we're going to do this, the first fleet should definitely move to here. And the second fleet should definitely move to here. Both of those are going to take longer than 180 days to get into position. But we should get them started,
Our ships have been
and we'll just
made
store this off in the
superior.
corner. We're also going to start work on 2 Farpoint class defense platforms in each of the relevant locations.
Our ships
So
have been made
those 2.
superior.
In theory, the Telecur League can handle this, but I'm not sure how much I trust them. We'll just do that for now.
Our ships have been made superior.
Okay, we're going to be able to construct here
Our
soon.
ships have been made superior.
but not quite yet. We can grab ourselves a tradition, and we can grab market fee reduction, base trade protection for trade routes increased by 5. I don't think we need either of those, honestly. I don't think we need any of this necessarily. We'll take the market fee, I suppose. That'll do. We're going to offer these guys food. We don't really want to fight them at this moment, since we're currently planning on actually voting yes on this, is what I'm thinking.
Our ships have been made superior.
So that is going to be interesting for sure. I have no idea how this war will play out.
Made superior.
We have 60 days, and that's fine.
Our ships have
I am going to
made
queue up
superior.
a Farpoint class defense platform in each of these locations. Okay, something like that. Then we'll queue up one more here,
Our ships have been made superior.
and then we'll be able to do one additional. We're going to vote yes on this before the timeout, so at like 2 days away.
Our ships have been made superior.
We are at war. The Telacur League will help. It's not just us. And this archaeological event we'll get to, I think, in the next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.